Everyone, sorry for looking so terrible this morning, but unfortunately most mornings like this, all sniffly and weird and hay fevery and crap. So hope everyone's doing well, hope everyone's happy and healthy and successful in their lives, and thank you for watching again. Just as a recap, I am a gay man from Iraq, and I came here from Saudi Arabia. I live in Australia. I've been here for 3 years. I'm a gay man, if I didn't mention that. And I just recently came out to my mother about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and I am uploading these videos looking absolutely disgusting and in pain, in a lot of emotional pain, for a good reason. And the reason is, I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm looking for people to have empathy towards people like me. You know, just try to understand the feeling we're going through. And I'm uploading these videos because I want to let anyone who's going through a coming out situation, or any family situation where they have to give them some big news that could be good or bad or whatever, could be good for some people, bad for others, and I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. I'm here to share my pain so that everyone can see that everyone goes through this, and some people go through much worse. And I'm not here to compare my pain to anyone else's. Everyone owns up and, has their own different struggles, their own type of pain, their own kind of unfortunate struggles and misery sometimes. But we all are going to get out of it. And as hard as things seem at this moment, and let me tell you, it is so hard. It is so hard. I mean, the night before last night, I just had like a massive meltdown. And due to a conversation, which I'm making a video to discuss that, and it took me at least a day to come down from that. and like, come back to reality and get back into my head, and so that I can make this video and speak to everyone. So, I'll tell you the whole story. So as you know, I came out to my mother 3-4 weeks ago, and she's coming here to Australia next week. Holy shit. And her reaction wasn't very good when I first came out, and I've been recently struggling with my mental health between coming out, dealing with my communications with my partner, understanding my emotions and keeping them under control, and at the same time considering everyone around me. So, unfortunately, I have gotten to a situation that is pretty bad, because my mother, one time on the phone, was saying, "Oh, I'm glad you broke up with him." And I did not confirm it, nor did I deny it. I didn't deny it. And I said, "We're not talking about this." Because she was hysterical. She was in a crazy place. And I didn't want to, I personally did not want to speak to her when she was in that state of mind. Because she was saying things like, are you passive or are you active? Which means, are you top or bottom? And I'm like, well, how can you ask me that question? Like, how, in what mind, in what reality do you think you're allowed to ask a question like that? I mean, come on. That is ridiculous. So I was like, why would you even ask that question? And she says, oh, because if you're active, which means you're top, if you're active, you still have a chance. But if you're passive, which means if you're a bottom, you're gone. Now, I don't understand this logic, but this is the logic that the Middle Easterns have. It's just like the fucking Iraqis that kill gay boys, not men, boys. I'm saying 16 and 17-year-old boys. These are not adults, they are boys. Who are a little flamboyant, or could be going through this emo phase with the whole eyeliner thing and their hair and the clothes. And just because these people are experimenting and expressing themselves, they just put the label on them that they're gay. And do you know what they do? Well, I'll tell you what they did. I mean, you can go and Google this, because this has been all over the news for years. Where they take these boys and kill them. But before they kill them, and let me tell you how barbaric this situation is, they rape them. They rape them and then kill them. Doesn't that make the police officer or the military man, whoever did that, who took it took it upon himself to cleanse the country, cleanse society, doesn't that make you gay? Or not gay, but that doesn't that just put the same label on you? You just had sex with a man. A boy, actually. That's rape. You just raped a boy. And then you killed him? What is the logic in that? And this is the odd thing about it. It's that if I, excuse my language, fuck you, I'm not necessarily gay. But if you're the one who's getting fucked, oh, you're definitely gay and you're gone for life. That's the logic back there. Well, that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, for if you look at Saudi Arabia, for a country that is extremely conservative and no homosexuality and no so and so and all that crap, you see men going to like these parties, and I've been there, I can speak from experience, and they look for women to have sex with, and if there's no woman to have sex with, they'll go for the next best thing, which is a very feminine, young, gay boy / man. So it's that easy? They just want a hole. That's all they want. So that's the logic behind the question, are you active or are you passive? Are you a top or are you bottom? Which doesn't make any sense. So I have to deal with questions that are just beyond stupidity. Like, I'm speechless sometimes. I do not know what to say. I don't know what to think when someone asks me a question like that. You're a lost cause, or you are gone forever if you are a bottom. I took dick all the time! Fuck! Anyways, so moving on. On Saturday, the day before yesterday, we were having this conversation, my partner and I, and this was after my first psychiatrist appointment, and he was saying that he doesn't exist in her reality because I did not deny to her that I broke up with him. However, I did not confirm it to him, but I still didn't deny it. And in my opinion, I wanted to give Mom all of this in small doses, slowly, so that she doesn't get shocked and goes into some kind of mental fit or something, because I do not want to deal with that. But he believes that I should be honest with her, that I should be honest and clear with her and just give it to her straight, but, in a nice way, I guess. He says, tell her and be honest with her and don't just leave her. Tell her, I'm here to help you, I'm here to explain to you and all that. But I guess that part is hard, which is the explaining. Why do I have to explain myself to someone who will take at least 10 years to maybe even think about this? And that's why I was so emotional that night, that I had some form of breakdown. and it took me a day. It took me the entire next day to actually come back to Earth, because I was just all over the place. Right now, I'm sitting, and I just feel like I am in the middle, sitting on a chair in the middle of a tornado of emotions and thoughts and heartache and people who give you advice and they don't understand what situation you're in, and my mom and then my partner, and I want to make sure that my mom is happy and she's not too hurt, and my partner's happy and isn't too hurt, and nothing for me.